Hi guys, welcome back to your daily tarot reading. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Thursday. Thursday Mercury Retrograde, Thursday, January 13th, 2022. It is the first day of Mercury Retrograde, so give yourself some grace today, just at the beginning of the day. I've been talking about it in the monthlies. I talked about it, this past couple days, but really it's going to be a time for you to rework, reflect, and revise the way that you're thinking, the way that your thoughts, expand and create life in your own life, or create a life of their own in your own life. And I haven't really dove too much into looking at Mercury retrograde yet. I'm just kind of been, feeling the energy of it, but it starts off in Capricorn season and then we move into Aquarius season as it's in Mercury retrograde. And it's really going to be affecting, in the beginning, the earth signs. It's kind of like, I feel like a crumbling of what we have made to be like this stable pillar in our mind of our, like, how we perceive things, how we have we use our thoughts, how we use our intellect, how we share our ideas, how we find inspiration, right? And it's like that ungrounding of those things, so that when we go into Aquarius season, we can kind of expand on those ideas, because Aquarius is an air sign. Air signs are about communication. They're about the way we think, the way we process information. And Aquarius specifically is also about having an expanded perception of, their worldview. They're really good at kind of going outside the box, diving deep spiritually to get to, new perspectives, new ways of thinking, new ideas of how to live life. And so that's kind of what we're going to be going through, what we're going to be working with. So today being the first day of Mercury retrograde, it's going to feel a little intense. It is the planet of communication, so we can kind of expect communication to be feeling like it's going backwards. Or we had all this forward movement the past 2 weeks coming into January 22. We're like, what's up? Let's go, right? We're like, I'm the magician in my life. I can create anything I want, right? And then today kind of comes and it's like, the work has to be done, right? And this is the hard work but it's like the work necessary to make everything happen. And that's why it's happening at the time that it is. It's really important. I don't know, I feel like I'm speaking in lots of run-on sentences, but just important to, stay in tune to who you are and trust this process, trust where this is taking you, and kind of get excited about what comes up during Mercury retrograde, because it's going to be literally like the catalyst for the change needed to make all of these things happen, to make all of our dreams come true in a very hippy-dippy sense. But okay, I see the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess, and I love that. High Priestess, she's been popping out a lot in the monthlies, and even just like in personal readings that I've been doing for everybody. It's really important time to, again, tap back into our internal guidance system, find that balance, and listen to our intuition as it guides us through. Mercury retrograde is, again, the time to go reflect and go within, and this one feels like the Hermit in the tarot, so you're going within to connect to your purpose, to shine your light on what truly matters and disconnecting from what doesn't, so that when you come out of this time of reflection, you really know what to do and you can really use your energy in the way that best serves you. Here it is. We got the Knight of Cups. I knew it was popping up. What do we got here at the bottom? The Wheel of Fortune. I love it. Everything's working in our favor. Trust your intuition. You are exactly where you need to be. It's a crossroads as well. A lot of crossroads, a lot of endings to go into this new beginning. It really is a new way of life, a new way of being, a new way of using our ideas, and a way that is, the way that's best going to suit us in our future. We have the Knight of Cups, and this is like make a wish. Right? So what are you wanting to bring in? What are you hoping to manifest as we go into Mercury retrograde? I love this energy, because as this is going to feel uncomfortable or maybe intense for some of us, this is so optimistic for where it's going to take us, and kind of sets the tone for what Mercury retrograde is going to be for us, and that's going to be fulfilling our dreams. This guy, he sits here, he was a pub lord. He's a pub lord who one day, like in the past, had a dream that he would have a pub that was thriving with people that were celebrating and happy to be there, that he would have a full bar, that he could be financially stable and have success in his life. And he did it. And he did that by trusting his intuition, following his dream, and, staying grounded in, his authenticity and what he could bring to the table. And what he brought to the table is, bringing his dream to life. And he can sit there and we can kind of make a wish. And each of these things are like, what do you want to bring in? It's sitting on a blue tablecloth. So that's our intuition. That is our, this clarity for what we're bringing in. And also blue's the color for communication. So we're communicating our dreams in a new way. We are finding inspiration in a new way. We're allowing our desires to kind of be what leads this journey that we're on, right? Because he's got a little red scarf on his head. And that's like, you're thinking about your desires. You're allowing your desires to grow and find deeper insight on how to make them happen. He's wearing a white, dress. I'd say it's a dress, yeah. And white is the color for authenticity and purity and just being clear and balanced, right? Balance is a big theme. So we're going to figure out, especially, this whole year, but especially right now during Mercury retrograde, how to bring that balance in. How in a time where things feel unbalanced, schedules are running behind, we can't get to anywhere on time, everybody's miscommunicating, there's miscommunication between everybody, but grounding back into that authenticity and finding that balance and cultivating that balance for yourself and being that stable, it's like, I think of a tree growing roots, right? And when they grow roots, they make themselves way more stable and they're connected to everything that's around them, right? Big trees have big roots. They have big things that keep them grounded to what they want to do. And you have to be that tree in your life, okay? And that maybe went off the deep end a little bit there, but we understand what I'm saying, because it is like that, being that solid, stable structure that can weather whatever comes away, and cultivating that is going to be so important. I mean, just important for just life too, but especially what's to come for us in this new year. I love this, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is happening for a reason. Tune into that today. That's exciting. I was curious as to what would pop up for the first day of Mercury retrograde, but I think this is a good one. Also, it's 9, and so I was talking about the Hermit. 9 is spirituality and completion. Also, the Hermit in the tarot, and go within to reconnect with your dreams, reconnect with your desires, and find that confidence that you need to actually make it happen in your life and have the courage to go after it. In this reflection time, we hit a completion of a cycle, right? There's all these things ending, so we can walk into this new beginning, and we're walking into it way more wise, way more capable than we even, believe that we were in the beginning. So that's exciting. I love you guys. I will have a video up for Mercury retrograde. Check that out. I'm filming this before, so it should be coming. It should be here on the day. So check it out. I'm going to do a reading for each week of Mercury retrograde and just kind of see what it has in store for us. So check it out. And if you'd like to know more about me, you can go to my website. That's ashleyrose.com. Follow me on Instagram. The links are in the description for that. And I will catch you tomorrow in the daily tarot readings.